Hey everybody, this is Justin with Sillage Scents. I've got a quick video today for you about a fragrance that's been somewhat of a hype beast in recent months. Rightly so, I think. This fragrance is a really good clone of another fragrance that's going for about $300, and you can get this one for anywhere from about $35 to $55, depending on where you pick it up. And so I am talking, of course, about Khamra by LATTAFA. This thing is a beast in every sense of the word. Sometimes beast mode could be used of, it's just got a really awesome first couple hours where it projects a lot. Maybe it's just really strong, go easy on the sprays. Whereas this one across the board in projection and sillage, scent cloud, scent trail, longevity for sure, across the board, this thing is a beast mode fragrance. And if you like sweet, boozy, spicy fragrances, then this is an amazing fragrance, also at an amazing price. So let's just talk through this one a little bit. Again, we're talking about Khamra by LATTAFA, and this is a clone of by Killian's Angel Share. Of course, the presentation is kind of across the board copied from Angel Share. Angel Share is in a cylindrical bottle rather than more of the cube square shape of this one. Angel Share is also 50 mil, where this is 100 mil. Angel Share is also going for around $300, where this one, I picked it up for $36 off of Fragrancebuy. I've seen it all the way up to 55 or 60, but if you watch for the price, you can find it at a really good price. So I've been wearing this for a few weeks now, and the first couple things that I noticed the first day or so that I wore it, number one is, wow, this is a powerful fragrance. 4 or 5 sprays, and you're going to be smelling this for at least 12 hours on my skin. And the way that this worked, the first time I wore it is I sprayed it on at like 6 o'clock whenever I got home from work and it was in the mail. And then whenever I got out of bed the next morning, about 6 a.m., I threw the covers back and immediately was kind of engulfed in a cloud of Khamra. And I thought, wow, this thing is legit. It is very much kind of a gourmand fragrance. I'm going to read off to you what the notes are, but I mean, it sounds like the ingredients of a cake or something like that, and it smells quite gourmand also. It is a little bit boozy. From what I understand, the by Killians is significantly more boozy. Significantly, might be an overstatement, but it is more boozy in the by Killians, but that's kind of their thing. They do boozy notes in, I think, all of their fragrances, certainly most of them. Because I think originally they are, an alcohol company. So here's the notes you've got in this. This is an aromatic, spicy fragrance according to Fragrantica. And the top notes are cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot. So you've got cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot in the top. And you immediately get the sweet cinnamon and the spicy nutmeg, and even the bergamot. But the way that it comes across is not like a sharp citrus. It's more like citrus is sort of underneath or kind of carrying these sweet, spicy notes. It reminds me a little bit, not because it's similar, but just because there is a similar kind of citrus and spice opening. I think even maybe citrus and cinnamon opening to Wanted by Night, the Azzaro fragrance. They don't smell similar, but the way that spice and citrus are used together in the opening is similar. Then you've got in the middle dates, praline, tuberose, and mahanial. And so dates and praline, these are, of course, going to be very sweet notes. Whenever you think of dates, you're thinking of a very sweet, almost sugared, dried fruit. And then, of course, with praline, you're thinking, like a nutty caramel kind of note. And you do get that sweet, edible, caramelized, kind of caramely fragrance from those notes. The tuberose, maybe I get that a little bit. There is something that is sort of airy wafting through the fragrance. That could be the tuberose. And then finally in the base, you've got vanilla, tonka bean, myrrh, benzoin, akigala wood, and amber wood. And so again, you've got more edible fragrances in the base. Vanilla for sure. Tonka bean, you know, tonka can come across very vanillic, and often whenever tonka, vanilla, and benzoin come together, you have this incredible vanillic accord that's used in a lot of fragrances, and it's awesome. The myrrh, I think I do get something of the myrrh because it's again, it's sort of it's called an aromatic spicy fragrance. That might be a bit of an overstatement from Fragrantica, but you do get something aromatic in the base, and I think that's coming from the myrrh. And then the woods, maybe I get a little bit of an undertone of that in the base, but mostly this is a sweet fragrance. It's a long-lasting fragrance, easily a 12-hour fragrance. And you, even though there's no booze listed in the notes, you do get something that reminds you of booziness, of, I don't know what kind of booze, but maybe like a rum or a whiskey or something like that. Altogether, I would say if you can get this for around the $40 or $50 range, you have got a beast mode gourmand powerhouse that smells very similar to a very popular $300 niche fragrance. This is a steal. I have, I don't even bat an eye at the performance. What I mean is the thought of being disappointed in the performance doesn't even come into my head. It projects, it hangs in the air, it lasts forever. And if you like sweet gourmand scents with a little bit of a boozy edge and a little bit of spice, then you're really gonna love this. So again, LATTAFA Khamra, a great clone and perfect for the cold weather that we're in right now. Let me know in the comments, have you tried Khamra and what do you think about it? Have you tried by Killian's Angel Share? How similar are they? So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please subscribe to my channel. I've got at least one video coming out a week, sometimes a couple videos a week. I'd love for you to join with us in this and love to hear from you in the comments. Thanks.